Hi everyone, thank you for always tuning into my channel. We're just going to do another test route from Swindon Test Centre. This is one of the harder test routes. There's got a lot of corners, turning and stuff like that into it, so just pay attention to it, so you'll be able to see more of it when you actually get this test route. Just pay attention to it, like I was saying. Okay, so I'm coming to the junction right now. We're going straight into the test route now. Coming to the junction, we're turning left according to the sat-nav, but at the junction we have to be able to be checking our right, left. My right is clear after this car, so I'll go, but still keep looking at the left because there are parked cars over there which forces oncoming traffic to come and borrow the
Go left
road.
on the roundabout,
okay,
and take the first exit, B4534, Midway.
Okay, we would just do that. So before we get to the roundabout, we can see it, we can signal. So we check center and the left, we signal left. We approach nice and slow with a walking pace, so we can check our right, left, look for blockers from the left, and then make sure the right is clear. Don't go over the giveaway line. Only cross that giveaway line when you're actually committed to going. Okay, I can see a blocker coming on my right, so boom, I've taken that turn and I'm gone. Straight away, I'm going to check center and the right before I pick my speed up to the speed limit, which is 40. Looking ahead, there's a lot of traffic there, so it's not very safe for me to do 40 miles an hour here. So I would just go with the traffic, and bearing in mind,
after 200
in traffic,
yards,
like I said in my previous
and take
videos,
the second exit, B4534, Midway.
Like I said in my previous videos, when you are in the traffic, it's got to be TT, tires and tarmac. You don't want to keep too close to that
Cross the
vehicle.
roundabout and take the second exit.
Okay, so I'm coming to the roundabout again. I can see that roundabout. It wants me to go ahead. I can see my left. I can't see ahead very well. I can see the right now. I can see ahead. Nobody's coming. So I'm just going to my left lane on the roundabout. Signal left by checking center and the left, and then protecting the right. Check center and the right and pick the speed up to the speed limit, which I can't actually
after
go
200
any
yards,
because
cross
of
the roundabout and take the second
me.
exit, B4534, Rodbourne Road.
Okay, so if you look at the roundabout board, we're coming to Sparcells roundabout. It wants us to keep following siren system. Sometimes the test route, they will say to you, today we are just going to be driving without any sat-nav. That you got to be prepared to be able to follow the directions. They will just ask you to follow signs for example, siren system. You should be able to just follow the signs wherever
Cross
they get
the roundabout and take the second exit, B4534, Rodbourne Road.
Wherever they need to change the direction, they will give you plenty of time so you can actually prepare for that. So I'm coming to the roundabout again. The traffic in front of me is moving. I'm looking ahead, I'm looking right, left, ahead, right, left. Nobody is coming, so I'm going to my left lane. I'm checking center and the left signal left, protecting my right, center and the right, and I pick my speed up to the 40 speed limit.
After 800 yards, turn right, B4534, Thames Drive.
Okay, so I am familiar with this area, so I know what's coming ahead, so I can forward plan. But if you're not familiar with the area, just make sure that you look at all the signs. It's not just that familiarity as such, but you've got to be able to look at your road signs at all times when you're driving. Okay,
after 300 yards, turn right.
Okay, so the sat-nav is prompting me to go right. I haven't seen the right yet, so the safest thing is position myself to the right. I can see the board. The right says Cheney Manor. I still can't see it, but on the next board here is 4 lanes, but I'm concentrating on my right. So I expect my right lane to open again. So checking center and the left, center and the right. My right lane is open. It's always easier to maintain the first lane because it takes you to your normal driving lane. 9 times out of 10 you will have the right lane emerging. So if you pick that one, you will have to do a full emerge, which is your center, your left, and your left blind spot signal. More or less you're begging the people that pick the normal lane to come back in. So don't go and force your way into the in front of them because they did the right thing. Okay, so I'm just following the traffic down here. checking my center and the right to protecting myself, checking center and the left. Every space you have to keep checking it with the mirrors. The speed limit down here is 20. We're now going into 40 because of this roadwork. I'm checking center and the right to protecting my
After
right
200
because the lane is
yards,
merging.
cross the roundabout and take the third exit, B4587, Rodbourne Road.
Okay, so I'm coming to a roundabout here. It wants me to go right.
Cross the roundabout and take the third exit.
Third exit, Woodhall Park roundabout. Third exit is past 12 o'clock, so I'll position myself to the right, check center and the right, put my signal on. I am approaching slowly whilst I read the traffic from the right. The position of that vehicle is going left, so I can take it. First exit gone. Whilst I'm reaching second exit, I'm checking center and the left, signal left, and then protect my right, center and the right, and I pick my speed up to leave. Cross traffic light here, Swindon. We're very familiar with that. After every roundabout,
After 100 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the second exit, Rodbourne Road.
So on that board there, you can see the dead end, which is the red side there. Second exit is that small turn over here. People lose it a lot, and this is your second exit, Morden. Okay, right. So up here, by the lamppost on the left, they normally ask you to pull up on the left side. I'm not going to pull up, but you can see this lamppost here. It's a popular one. It's a hill start for the ones doing manual, and then sometimes the automatic, they can tip back as well. So it's important you know how to work out your way out of that situation.
After 200 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, the street.
Okay, so there's a roundabout coming. I've got a prompt. I can see the map on the sat nav where I'm going. That roundabout is there. I'm looking ahead. There's nobody coming, so I can just take it nice and smooth and get out there. If you look on the left, in front of that car parked there, they normally ask you to pull up on the left over there. It's also a hill start. Also, how to get yourself out of that place there. There's traffic coming. We have to share the road. I'm checking center and the left to go back to my left lane. Looking at that crossing, there's nobody coming, but I'm aware of it. I'm forward planning. Okay, I'm looking at the sat nav here. It's telling me in 420 yards, I'm gonna have to turn right. So I can keep driving confidently and smoothly. I'm looking ahead. I got priority. I've seen the vehicles waiting for me. Sometimes it's not all of them that wait for you, so you got to bear in mind.
Then turn right.
Okay, so I'm just going up that hill. It's told me to turn right. I know that area. If you don't know it, just follow it. As soon as you see the junction, you can signal. So center and the right, turn right, spot, put the signal, go on, right, and then approach it nice and slow because it's a slope. When it's a slope, the car picks up speed automatically. Look ahead, it's clear. Check my right blind spot and I can go. If you look at the board over there, it says school 20 when light shows, and the light is flashing. So it's got to be 20 miles an hour, not anything more than that, because the school is there's a school in this area here. You can see there's parked cars everywhere here. You just have to be careful as you approach this area here. Here they will ask you to pull up on the left, ignoring the double yellow lines. Just do exactly what they ask you to do, and then the school. Okay, so if you look ahead, there's parked cars on my side of the road, and it's a bend, dead bend over there. Anything could be coming so fast from that place over there, so I just need to make sure that I approach with a caution. And as soon as I get to the last car, check center and the left and go straight back into my lane. Like now, I've gone back in and follow my curb to just carry on. There's a car reversing in the middle of the road. I check my mirror. There's another, so that we don't actually put any pressure on them. Just respect them, let them do what they're doing. Check center and the right and pick my speed up. There's a bend on my left. I can't see the cars coming over there, so I have to approach carefully as well. It's
right
always
on the roundabout and take the second exit, Thames Avenue.
It's all about visibility. If you can't see, don't steer. Okay, there's a vehicle in front of me, parked cars on this side, but he's already in. Just respect them, just let them go. There's a roundabout coming.
After 100 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the second exit.
Okay, so with this roundabout here, the right is restricted, but you've got to be very confident to check in your right, because that's your priority, and scan the left after that. And do it nice and slow, because a mini roundabout down here, so you don't go into the next lane. Okay, that's It's all about safety. Here they might ask you to pull up on the left, ignoring when it's safe. The bus stop on my right, this place is always safe to pull up here. Just bear in mind of the driveways. Okay, if you look at the kids there, it looks like they're about to step in the road, but yeah, you gotta pay attention to all that kind of stuff. Just pay attention to your speed limit as well. Where it's the street lights, it's always 30 unless it's stated otherwise. Coming into this area here, they normally ask you to pull up on the right by the second lamppost, which is this one here. So always just do exactly what they've asked you to do, and that will be reversing the car 2 car lengths, finishing off relatively close to the curb. I keep forward planning ahead. I can see there's a chicane waiting area. There's a someone trying to cross the road. I don't need to scare them. I need to give them plenty of room for them to finish crossing before I check my mirrors and go. He's off the road now on the pavement, so thank you very much. Okay, if I look ahead, there is a priority zone coming there, and I will read it out. Always read it. Give way to the oncoming traffic. Now if I look ahead, that traffic, the red car is coming very fast, so I've got to respect their priority because they have priority. And if you look at that side there, that's the last car. Check center on the right, blind spot, and just carry on, pick my speed up. But I can't do any more than 20 because it's a school time now, and the board is flashing. So 20 is the maximum I can do. Keep looking at these cars. Sometimes they come into your lane because of the obstacles on their side. The moment I pass the school zone, I have to check center and the right and pick the speed up to the speed limit of the road. Okay, so that board on my right here is the finishing of the school. So I check center and the right and I pick my speed up. If I look ahead, I can see a hump in the middle of the road. There's a triangle warning me as well. So bear in mind, sometimes the examiners find it so uncomfortable when people just ignore it and they go so fast on that, and it just throws you through the roof of the car. Thank you very much. Okay, looking ahead, there's a roundabout coming. I'm going on the right, so center and the right blind spot, signal right. It's a pedestrian trying to cross that place there. I'm checking my right is clear. Scan the left and keep going. You got priority. There's a van coming. He will wait for you because he doesn't want to cause any issues, because you've got to give way to your right. Keep checking center and the right and just keep picking your speed up. Bear in mind the time of the day is school pickup times, so it's quite busy on the roads.
After 200 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, B4006, Cheney Manor Road. Okay, so this roundabout, Rodbourne Cheney, is a tricky one because it's a roundabout where everybody sits there. They don't know who is going. So it's important to use the correct roundabout rules where right has priority. Whoever touches that mini roundabout claims ownership. Like now, I'm going because my right is blocked. And straight after, there's a crossing over there. So approach it nice and slow, like I just did. Check center and the right and pick your speed up. Okay, just keep checking, scanning in between the parked cars. Like I said, keep looking at the time of your test. Anything could be stepping out in between the cars. Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, Beach Avenue. Then turn right.
Okay, so this is one of the reasons why I said this test route is a little bit winded. You know, you can just go in between and all that instead of going on the main road. So it's now taking me to the back again. So it wants me to go left.
Go
center
left
on the left,
on the roundabout
put a signal on.
Take the first exit. Then
okay, I'm scanning
right.
my right, ahead, left, right, ahead, left. Right is clear, so I can just carry on. Look at the speed limit over there, 20 miles an hour. So I've come from all those winded areas and it brought me to another 20-mile zone. You've got to be very, very switched on with this test route, or else you will get yourself in trouble for no reason, because maybe it's easily somebody to go over the speed limit, and they will not forgive you for that because you're on a test.
After 80 yards, turn right, Northern Road.
Okay, so it's the test. I'm turning right here, center and right, signal right. I'm looking at that car coming ahead. He's got priority, so I need to respect that priority. Let him go. Once he's gone, I check my right. Always use the mirror line for your right turns. Make sure the mirror is in line or is in the middle of the road you want, so you can have a good visibility of the road you are going into, to make sure there's no obstacles in your way so you can take your turn. Speed limit is still 20.
Yards,
remember,
cross the roundabout and take the second
these
exit.
humps, you don't brake for them,
Road.
you just center them underneath your car, and once in between you pick your speed up. So I'm just, well, I can't pick any speed because it's only 20, but I take my foot off, center it. There's another hump in the middle of the road there. You can see the new speed limit is coming, is 30, but you've got to wait till you reach that before you increase the speed limit. Here is very likely for them to ask you to pull up on the left.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, Northern Road.
Okay, so just normal roundabout. Scan my right ahead, and left. Nobody's coming, so I can just carry on. Pick my left, center, left mirror signal left. Good. Looking ahead, there's double parking over there, so I'm not in a rush. I'm just going to take my time and make sure it's safe. Check my center and the right, and I'll just pass those two parked cars over there. Expect that, because during the school pickup times, parents just park the car anywhere because they don't want to get in trouble.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, Northern Road.
Sign here again warning me is still 20, so it's now not 30 anymore.
The second
it's 20.
exit.
Checking my right is busy, so I'm just gonna have to give way to my right. When he's gone, the next car is going ahead, so I just follow that car over there. Check my center and the left mirrors and signal left. Check my right and then center and the right to pick my speed up, which is still 20. I haven't reached the school warning board yet. Now I have check center and the right, and I pick my speed up.
After 200 yards,
I have to
go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, Ferndale Road.
Still that time, and there's a lot of kids walking about as well. There's a roundabout coming, so the right is hidden as well down here. This area you've got to be very careful. Buses come from the right over there, so it's important you approach this place very, very carefully, because the right comes so fast and the left you turn in like this and there's a bus, or sometimes there's lorries coming, trucks coming down here, so got to be very, very careful. Looking on the right, there's a lot of parked cars, but right now there's nobody. I've seen that pedestrian there that's walking there. The parent looked over the shoulder, but they didn't cross. I'm keeping an eye on that child over there. The moment that child behaves like the second in the road, I'll give them priority. If you look on the map, on the sat nav, the blue sign or the blue markings is telling me I need to go right on both roundabouts, but on both roundabouts the distance is too short for me to go into the left lane and change lane. So always from here, this is Ferndale Road, maintain your right on the first roundabout to the right to go to the next roundabout, so you can actually avoid getting yourself into a situation of trying to change lane when the German crew will not let you change lane. German crew are the Mercedes, the BMW, the Audi, the VW Polos. That's why I call them, because they don't care whether you are learner or not. Ahead, traffic is still building, because we know this could be your test time. When it's your test time, like, they should be able to deal with it. It's a parked van on my left, so I need to exercise patience. It's moving now, but still you have to keep the mirrors checks going, because the Uber delivery guys, the motorbikes, they could be coming in your blind spot. So I'm going right here. I need to make sure I can see that right because of the wall. Now my right is clear. Nicely take that turn, keep it to the right. Don't bother signaling left to exit on the mini roundabout, because the space is very tiny. Okay, looking on the map here, like I said, we're going right on the next roundabout.
Right on the roundabout and take the third
exit. That's center and the right.
4289.
When we go right there, it's a dual carriageway. So where they're coming from is where we're going. Okay, so they're gone now. I can cross, it's far away, but as soon as I get to the second exit, when I signal, I should defend my left lane and go into the left lane straight away. Don't get caught staying in the right lane for too long, because the German crew, Mercedes, BMW, Audis, they will be sticking behind you in the right lane, and you will not be comfortable. So just always, as soon as you can just move back to your normal driving lane, which is your left lane. Okay, that car is just coming in front of me. I've taken my foot off to create that safety distance in front of me and the car in front. Yeah, so create that safety distance. Looking ahead, you can see the lanes on the board over there. We are going to the M4 according to the map. If you look at the speed limit is 30, so pay attention to that. It's written on the floor. By the time you reach that circle,
after
that speed limit should be enforced.
Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, B4289, then turn right.
Okay, good. So this is Bruce Street Bridges. The people that are in Swindon, they know this is one of the monstrous roundabouts here. But it's very easy. You just follow the lanes you've got. Whichever lane you're in, just maintain your lane. Just drive in your lane.
Exit, then turn right.
Okay, so this one just wants me to go left. There's a little land attached to the roundabout over there, which I don't find it very, very useful. But I don't know why there's. Well, it's there. They want you to go there, but we're just going to go ahead on this one. That land is the land over there. You just basically drive around the land and go back. So this is a part-time signal here. It's off now, so the line doesn't work. So I'll come to the giveaway line. My right is clear. Now this is the first exit here. First exit has got two. I'll signal left. First exit has got two exits. One go to outlet center, the spending area, and then one goes to Rodbourne. Okay, good. We're just following the sat nav, crossing here. Keep scanning for more hazards ahead of you. The speed limit, bear in mind, is only 30. We've passed a long time ago, and that's how you get in trouble. When you pass it and you forget about it, you will just go with the speed of the other drivers that are not fighting for a license. But you are fighting for a license, so you cannot forget yourself. If you look on the left, there's a roundabout coming, Barnfield Roundabout. It's hidden in the corner over there. Here, all you gotta do is
cross the roundabout.
It's an open roundabout. You can see right, you can see ahead, you can see left, right, left, right, left. The car in the inner side of the roundabout is coming right. I'm giving way to that one. After that, then all the rest are in the left lane, so I can go. Center and the left, signal left. Okay. Remember, it's still 30. It's not 50 yet. Now I reach 50, center and the right, and I pick my speed up to the speed limit, which is 50. Okay, I've reached the speed limit of 50, so I'm just maintaining that speed limit. Looking at the sat nav forward planning in 600 yards, it wants me to go ahead, and that's all I'm doing. The next roundabout, which is a popular one as well, we call it the Meads roundabout. It is the same as the Bruce Street Bridges.
300 yards.
Okay, looking ahead, I can see the roundabout warning, traffic lights is there, I can see the speed limit, which is 40, I'm maintaining my lane, I'm doing 35 now, ahead there's a crossing over there, look at the arrows on the floor, they are talking to you, whichever one you take, maintain it and be confident to use it. Okay, tires and tarmac at the crossing, the light is on red, keep checking your mirrors, don't just switch off, keep checking your center and the right, center and the left. Now the light has gone off, taking my foot off the brake. The car is rolling, checking a bit of the blind spot for any cyclists or anything coming, motorbikes and stuff like that. Going ahead, so this is my first exit bridge made. After that, I check the mirror, signal left, make sure they've stopped, protect my right to see who is on over there. Look at that one over there. You see that van? He just almost came into my lane, because he couldn't be patient to wait for his lane to clear. And it's a van driver. Yes, they form part of the German crew. Okay, good. Looking ahead, I'm going right on the next roundabout. This roundabout is one of the golden deciders for your test. Mannington Roundabout. There's a part-time signal over there. I'm going right, so I need to do a lane change. First and first, 1, 2, 3. West Swindon is my right according to the board, so I move to the right. If you watch my other videos, I've done these roundabouts separately. You can just look at them. Look at the board over there. Put the board on the floor West Swindon is written on the floor.
And take the third exit.
And if you look at it very well, it's there. So I'm in my West Swindon lane. Now you will see on the floor there's a dotted lines over there. And ahead of the dotted lines, the lane has split into two. I always say the easier one is the left one. So I'm just going to pick my left lane, but be careful and check your blind spot because people do cut that lane. So I'm in my first of the two lanes, which is the left one. I'm passing the second exit now. I can signal left and follow the giveaway lines, broken lines, check that right, and then carry on. Cancel my signal. From here, it wants me to carry on. Normally, it asks you to bear left into Toothill. Speed limit is 40. That 30 is for Toothill. They slip that off-road over there. This one is still 40. It's a pretty nice weather. The sun is not out. It's not wet. So the stopping distance is normal stopping distance. But when the road is stretched like this, it's so tempting to also do your speed over speed
and take the second exit, B4553, Tewkesbury Way.
And I keep saying the overspeeding is the quickest way to lose your license. We come into a Toothill Roundabout. That Toothill Roundabout, we just go in ahead. Speed limit is 30, so I'm watching my speed right now. Make sure it's 30. I'm checking my right to make sure my right is clear. I'm waiting for that one to go. So if I'm crossing the giveaway line, I'm committed to going. Checking my center and the left, I signal left. Protecting my right, check my center and the right. Make sure no one is trying to cut me from that area there. Then new speed limit is a big circle. The big one is always the new one. It's a 40 mile an hour. Check center and the right and pick my speed up to 40. I've already rated 37, 38.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, Tewkesbury Way.
Okay, so this is Tewkesbury Cross roundabout. Another decider of your pass or fail. This one, when you're coming from ahead, which is the slope, it's split into three at the giveaway line. So pay attention. Speed limit is 30. I'm checking my right ahead, left, right ahead, left. It's all clear. I can go. Signal left. Make sure he stopped. Check my right. There's a car there, but he's going on my right. Straight away, speed limit's gone back to 40. Center and the right, and pick my speed up. If you pay attention, you will see that the speed limit goes from 30 quickly to 40, 40. That kind of stuff. It keeps changing. So that they need to know that you are ready to drive alone, independently. So if they give you the license, they know you're not going to actually go and take the first exit, Tewkesbury Way. Okay, so looking at the map, the blue line on the map is giving me confidence of where I'm going. So I'm preparing myself. I'm coming to a roundabout. It wants me to go ahead. It's a exit roundabout ahead and my right. And right is clear. So I'm just following all ahead. Follow your curb and put your signal on to help the guy come in, so he doesn't need to brake. It's always important. People say I'm going first exit. Do I signal?
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, Rodbourne Way.
Okay, so we come into this roundabout here. We go in right, center, and the right. We put the right signal on. All right, you must drive like you're hitting the concrete, the yellow post that we just passed over there. Checking the right is clear. Join the right curb, get to the right curb, drive to the tip of it, and then when you get to the second exit, check center and the left signal straight away. Check center and the right. Speed limit there. Repeater, the small one. It's repeater. Pick your speed up to 40.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Okay, it wants me to go ahead. I'm coming to a roundabout. You see, the speed limit has just changed again to a big circle, which is a new one. It's enforced then. It's enforced, which is 30. Checking my right ahead. There's someone coming from the right there. Look at where I stopped at behind the line. Not too far, not too close. Okay, check center and the right. It's clear. Center and the left, signal left. Straight away, protect the right and pick my speed up. Speed limit is changed again to 40. Pay attention to that. It's a big circle. Center and the right and pick my speed up.
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Okay, good. That triangle's warning me there's a crossing coming, traffic lights. There's nobody there. This is an open roundabout from the right. I can see my right and ahead. I keep checking. There's a car coming very fast, but he's got his left signal on. I can see that one is not coming this way. So I will just carry on to my left lane, put my signal on, protect my right to make sure the car behind me is not trying to overtake me. Big speed limit, which is 40 again. So I just check center and the right and I pick my speed up.
After 300 yards, go right
parked car on my right is going to force oncoming traffic to come into my road. So at the moment I'm paying attention. They didn't move, so checking center and right. It wants me to go right on this roundabout over here. My foot is off the gas because the road is a slope. Center and right, put a signal on to looking on my right. There's nothing coming, but there's a crossing over there. So the moment I finish that roundabout, there might be someone at the crossing over there. Signaling left down here, okay? Keeping an eye on the crossing. It's all clear. Check center and the left. The guy behind me looks like he wants to overtake me. Check center and the right and pick my speed up to 40.
After 100 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Okay, so I'm coming to a roundabout again. I'm checking my right, center and the right. Okay, there's nobody coming, going to my left, center and the left, signal left. Keep protecting my right. Check center right again and pick my speed up to the repeater sign. It's a small circle, 40. Hallelujah. We're coming back to the test center. If you did it beautifully like that, you are going home with your license. I'm going left. The cars behind you always come very, very close. But you got to give them enough signal so they know that you are actually coming to the test center. When you get here, they will ask you to slow right down.
It is on your left.
And this is the end of your test.